Okay, here's another poll. We just covered the poll that confirmed Bernie Sanders would have won the general election. Well, this one is from Washington Post and the University of Maryland. They basically asked a whole bunch of people, how much, if at all, do you blame each of the following issues for causing dysfunction in the United States political system? The number one thing people said a lot to at 65% was money in politics. The other thing people said a lot to at second most at 56% is wealthy political donors, which basically mean the same thing. 31 and 38 said some, and 4 and 6% said not at all, which doesn't make... Yeah, I like money in politics. I like people buying the politicians. I mean, it's one thing to say, oh no, it's fine, I'm fine with money in politics, it's free speech or whatever. I think that's incorrect, but, you know, that is an okay view to have, I guess. At the same time, though, don't act like it isn't a problem. Don't act like it isn't at least somewhat of an issue. So what does this poll show? It shows that the American people do not like having money in the political system. Why would they? When you have money in the political system, all of a sudden, the $14 billion check that Exxon wrote to some senator overrides the $400,000 a year you pay him out of your tax dollars. Or all of a sudden, just like that, I can't snap. The $1.4 billion from the oil company means he's not going to vote in favor of climate change regulations. It's not out of some moral principle, because climate change isn't real. I'm definitely not being blinded by the millions of dollars I'm getting. And, you know, this just shows that we need to reform the system. We need clean, publicly financed elections. We need to finance candidates by taxpayer dollars that way. There's no need for them to go to these big super PACs and go to these big donors and have those donors basically control the show from there on out. We've seen this before. We've seen corporatists. That's basically everyone in Congress right now. Corporatists have basically taken over the entire Democratic Party. And the only way we can fix that is by getting money out of politics. We have to simply say, clean slate, cold turkey, we're not bothering. As that's the only way we're going to get people to be represented. Because then you're represented and not the corporations, and that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.